Okay, this is functional strength training. We're going to do some very functional movements today. They're going to be great for people that work at a desk, like all of us. And we're going to strengthen every muscle in the body. We're going to start with our warm-up. Prisoner squats are first. All right, so just body weight for that warm-up. Prisoner squat, meaning taking your hands behind your ears, because I want you to open up your chest as you go into your squat. So let's go ahead and start for about a minute. You're going to drop down into that squat and then press up. So as you're dropping your hips, you're also keeping that chest nice and lifted, up towards the sky, up towards the ceiling. Drop and lift. Every once in a while, check in, look down, your knees and your toes. Make sure that when you drop into that squat, you can still wiggle your toes, meaning that I want your weight in the back of your heels. Down and up. Keep moving. I'm just going to demo from the side. This movement actually feels good. So early morning, we're just getting those legs nice and warm, hips drop, chest lifts, couple more seconds. Just a quick 3-minute warm up. Good morning, everyone. Here they are, hopping on. All right, our next exercise is going to be a walkout in 3, 2, and 1. So I'm going to switch up this walkout a little bit. Take a look at my screen first. Nice flat back, right? You're going to walk out. If you want a little cardio, you're going to do a little bunny hop, hop back, walk back up, little hop. At the top. Let's go ahead and do that for a minute. Flat back, hands beat the mat. Walk out slowly. Little bunny hop. Just brings those feet in closer, hips go up, hop back out. You can add a hop at the top as well. I'm just gonna go ahead and reach those arms straight up. Flat back, walk out nice and slow. You can step in for that little bunny hop. Just to add something a little bit different to this walkout. We're gonna do it for about 15 more seconds. Warming up the core, upper body, but also the hamstrings here with this stretch. We got one more warm-up exercise. 3, 2, and stand back up with me. Lunge and reach, feet together. Make sure you have room behind you. Start with that right leg. Step it back, and then with that same arm, reach to the opposite side. Back to center, switch, left leg. And then reach. And just alternate this movement. Welcome to functional strength training. I have a lot of fun stuff for you all. Also, I'm just gonna take it a little bit easy today. I pulled a muscle in my lower back here. So I'm gonna do a little bit more of verbal cueing for you all. But if you need a little more visual demo, just let me know. But also a good reminder to always listen and check in with your body, right? If you're feeling really good today, I'm gonna challenge you to push yourself a little bit harder. It is Thursday, right? That's exciting. Keep that core nice and strong, a couple more seconds, and then we're gonna get right into our first circuit. We'll do a quick stretch and then get into it. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent, shake it out. Whew, just crisscross those arms. Good time to check in with your body. How are you feeling? The goal is just to get moving, right? Roll the shoulders. So mainly strength today. We have a couple of cardio pieces. Everything is really functional. Great for people that work at their desk, as I was saying earlier. Keep those feet nice and wide. Let's roll those shoulders. Inhale, bend those knees. And exhale, roll it up. So we have a lot of stuff for the back. We have upper body, lower body, core. A little bit of everything today. A lot of combo movements. Let's do one more nice roll. Stay here nice and low. Feel free to bring those feet a little wider. Maybe move those hips around. Drop that right shoulder. It is the end of the week, so you might be feeling a little sore from some classes earlier this week. So just be nice to your body, right? Let's relax and slowly roll it up. All right, let's stretch. It always feels good. Let's get started. Our first circuit, we have 4 exercises. We're gonna go through them 3 times, and then a little cardio. So here's our first one. You do want a mat for today's class. We're gonna be doing some kneeling stuff. So you have a moment here to grab your mat. I'm gonna fold mine under. Our first one is an overhead shoulder press. Light or moderate weights. We'll just do one at a time. You're gonna do it kneeling. Left leg forward, and we'll do both sides, so it doesn't really matter what you start with, but notice my toes are tucked. Watch what I do. Overhead shoulder press. I'm gonna push into the floor, lift up into that lunge, come back down and press. So we're working that lower body and taking out the upper body. So usually we go into a lunge from standing. So here it's really gonna challenge your legs. It is really, really tricky. So you can take that part out and just do your press. Well, let's go ahead and start with this one together, okay? And we're gonna go for about 45 seconds. Light to moderate weights. Left leg forward, ready, set, let's do it. Overhead press, and then lift. So we're taking out the upper body. Woo, we're making the legs do all the work. So nice, strong, stable legs. They are what support us, right? So when you bend down to pick something up, you're not using your back, right? You're using your legs. Now, of course, you could just stick to that press, right? And maybe just try a couple of lifts. 90 degrees with those knees. Let me just come check everyone out. We're gonna stay on the side. Second round, we'll go to the other side. Just a few more seconds, I just wanna see it. Everyone keep your chest up. So you don't wanna push into that front knee. Yes, perfect. And last one. Woo, we're feeling that, awesome. Great job, let's go ahead and stand up. You can grab something a little bit heavier. We're gonna do pulsing squat into a back press. Hands here, pulse, pulse, and we just squeeze, working those posture muscles. Let's go ahead and start. Pulse, pulse, open up and squeeze. Your elbows stay in, your shoulders stay down. You wanna imagine you have a pencil in between those shoulder blades, and you're squeezing them together. So again, I'm just going extra slow today, but honestly, a good reminder that you do wanna do your strength movements slow and controlled, right? We'll have an opportunity with some of the cardio to pick up our speed a little bit. But I want you to be really mindful of your movements this morning. And remember, 3 rounds. So on that third and final, maybe you do get a little bit lower and you kick it up a notch. Knees are right on top of those toes. Squeeze and pull. You want to keep those elbows in as you pull out. We've got 3, 2, 1, balance coming up. I'm going to switch back to my lighter weight. This is an Arnold press. You want 2 weights. Left arm stays out. The other arm is going to do an Arnold press as you lift up that opposite knee, okay? So you can have a heavier one for your press. I'm actually gonna do that. 45 seconds, lightweight in that left hand, heavy in the right. Here we go. Curl, and as you press, you bring up an opposite knee. So that left arm just stays out in a hold. That can be your lightweight. Next round, we'll switch sides. Heavier weight for your curl and press. And we're adding a little core here by bringing that knee to our chest. We're also making our brain stick a little bit. I know it's early in the morning. Keep going. We got one more in this circuit. And then we're going to go through them again. So by that third round, you're going to be pros at these exercises. Whoa, I'm starting to feel that arm that's straight out. Are you starting to feel that? Couple more seconds. And I just have a light weight. Keep your shoulders down, chest up. 3, 2, and 1. Woo. All right, excellent. Next one, lightweight, back to kneeling. We'll start with that right leg out. Okay? So we're in this position here. Weight comes in that other hand. You're going to reach across the body, and then you're going to lift. Watch it 2 more times. I reach across, opposite arm and leg. I take it to the floor, and I lift. So sort of like a side plank motion. Come here and join me in 3, 2, let's go. Punch across, it's not going overhead. Then we lift that leg. So you're sort of coming into a side plank. Make sure you have that cushion under your knee. So right here, this is a little tricky for me. I'm just gonna go nice and slow, right? So here, what are we working? Our obliques, our balance, A little bit of rotation here. Also those hips, keep moving. Notice if your hips are pushing back, I want you to keep them pressed forward. Whew. Couple more seconds. That side leg is nice and straight. You've got 3. Keep breathing. 2 and 1. Couple seconds. Woo. All right, we're gonna do the lunge and overhead press, but now the other leg. So grab those weights. We're starting back with that first exercise. Other leg forward, nice 90-degree lunge. Starting in 3, 2, let's go. So you do your press, lift. All is one unit, right? You're pressing into your back leg just as much as that front. Now what I'm looking for is a nice straight tall body, and we don't want to lean forward to press up. Take your upper body out of this equation and use your legs. Keep moving. Press, lift. And you're just coming up, honestly, about halfway. Ooh, yeah, I'm feeling that. Keep it up. About 15 more seconds. Let me just see. Press. Yeah, it's tricky. I know. Keep that chest up. Watch that front knee. Make sure it's right on top of those toes. Yes, good, Katie. Press overhead. Perfect. So you just want to use a weight that's challenging for your shoulders, right? Couple more seconds. Keep that core really strong here. 3, 2, excellent. Next one, we stand up. Our pulse sumo. Squeeze and lift. Let's go ahead and start. Pulse. I'm just gonna grab something a little bit heavier. Pulse. And then press back. 2 pulses, and then a press and a squeeze. Drop low. Imagine you're wearing a tight belt around your waist here, okay? So I want you to use that core as well. I want you to really squeeze your shoulders here. Try moderate to heavy weight, since we're not going overhead. Elbows in. Keep it up. So think of when you're at your desk, we're usually the opposite of what we're doing. So that's why I want you to open up those hips, open up your chest, nice and low, squeeze and press back, right? Couple more seconds, and then we have our balance, Arnold press. You've got 3, good, 2, and 1. Awesome, you're gonna keep that heavier weight in your left hand, lighter weight in the right, and we're gonna go into that curl and press. Here we go, curl and press, other side. So I now have my weight, my heavy one in my left hand. I keep my right arm extended the whole time. It's isometric hold, like you're holding a plank, you're holding your arm out to the side, right? I'm just showing you from the side how this looks. I'm not dropping that hand below my shoulder. I want it at shoulder height. I'm just using a 2-pound weight, but I'm feeling it. Shoulders are a little smaller muscles, so you don't want anything too heavy. And if you're adding that knee lift, it's the opposite leg of your arm that's moving. Couple more seconds. Let me see it. Couple more seconds. You have about 10 more. Remember that this arm stays right here. No movement there. Yes, good, Bill. Nice and straight. Perfect. 3, 2. We come back to kneeling. Come on down. It's other side. I recommend the lighter weight. Okay? So over here, we punch it across. Show me when you're ready. And then lift. This side, I don't have much range of motion, so my leg is not going to lift as high. Go ahead and start when you're ready. But this motion of coming from here down to the mat, that's working those obliques. And we're adding a little twist and punch with it. Woof. This is definitely my weak side. Nice and slow. So also working those inner and outer thighs, especially if we're lifting your leg up a little bit. I'm just going to do my reach. Tricky. Keep it up. Now again, if this was just really too hard, you got about 10 more seconds left. You could do what we've done before, like a standing, right? A standing oblique and leg lift. That's gonna be a lot less pressure on your shoulders. 3, 2, let's do our final round. All right, so let's come back to that kneeling overhead. This time we're just gonna switch halfway. All right, here we go. Left leg in front. Press and lunge in 3, 2, let's go. Final round. So maybe you can pick up that intensity a little bit. It's also going to be less time on each side because this round, we're going to switch halfway through, okay? We're going to switch halfway through that minute. So maybe now you can go a little bit faster. You feel a little more comfortable with the exercise, right? Ooh, I'm feeling those quads. Let's try one more of this leg in front. All right, let's switch legs and go. Same thing, 90 degrees. Press, lift, all one unit. Whew. So imagine a piece of string on the top of your head, lifting you straight up, right? We're not leaning forward. We're not leaning back. Keep going. So you have to really rely on that core. 10 more seconds and we stand up and we'll come to that sumo press. Perfect. You've got 3, keep that chest up, 2, 1, excellent. Stand up with me real quick. Sumo squat and press back, let's go. So pulse, pulse, press back. Pulse, pulse. It's a pull and a press, really. Perfect. Press, press, squeeze. Perfect. So you're really opening up through your shoulders, through your chest. I want you to keep those elbows in. Pulse, pulse. Maybe go a little bit lower, right? We're in that third round that we were talking about a couple minutes ago. So here's where, if you're feeling good, keep it up. You can increase your speed a tiny bit, or just get a little lower on that squat for me. Perfect. Yes, beautiful, Joanne. Really squeeze those shoulder blades back. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Heavy weight in your right hand. Lightweight in that left. We're gonna switch, so it doesn't really matter which side you start with. Curl and press, let's go. Adding an opposite knee lift. Doesn't matter which way you start, we'll switch. Maybe you're ready for something heavier. I don't know. Remember from the side, that arm, it stays straight out. And your back stays flat with your knee lift. I want you to use your core to lift that knee up. Let's see it. Yep, keep that other arm straight out, Bill, you got it. Yes, there we go. Let's see one more on the side. All right, let's switch sides. Switch sides, go. Working that brain a little bit with this one, right? And if you're being a little mindful of your shoulders, you can take up the press and just do your curl, right? Sometimes that overhead movement can be a little too much for our neck or our shoulders. Couple more seconds on this side. Sweat is dripping. It is so hot. Our AC is not on yet, so I'm dying. 3, 2, 1. Katie's like, I'm outside. Come on, Ellen. All right, let's come on down our last one, which is that kneeling reach and lift, okay? So we'll switch sides, doesn't matter what you start with. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the weight in my right hand. Go ahead and start. We press, lean down, squeeze and lift. Press and twist, lift. I'm reaching that other arm overhead. It just kind of helps with balance. So whatever is comfortable for you. As long as you're doing this motion, you're sort of coming into that side plank, right? You can lift the leg off the floor or you can keep it right where it's at. Keep it up, twist. Remember this one, be really mindful because this is a lot of obliques, a lot of back, and you do not want to do this one quickly. Tuck those hips under just a little bit. One more on this side, then we switch. I'm gonna have a little cardio. All right, other side, go ahead and switch. Ready, set, let's do it. About 30 seconds here. This one's a little bit shorter because we're switching reach, so I'm not adding leg lift on this side. Keep your hips forward. Let me just watch the last couple seconds of this one. Keep those hips forward. Perfect. You can do this here. Yep, perfect. Nice, Katie. Beautiful. Yep. 3. Good, Joanne. 2 and 1. Excellent. Come up with me. Standing. So leg weights, it's just a side-to-side punch. Punch. Our feet come out to the side with it. So see how my feet start together? Punch. Rotating our hips. All right. And then our last one is going to be 1 dumbbell. Hold down with the arms. with marches. Okay, pull down marches. Here we go, 30 seconds for our first one. In 3, 2, let's go. Punch. Can add a little hop here. I'm just keeping it nice and low impact. But of course you can add that hop, right? You can really get into this. This is your cardio. This is where you can pick up that speed. But rotate your hips, watch your knees, and you're just punching. Straight out, punch. Come on, keep that heart rate up. We'll go right into our next one, keep going. You have about 5 more seconds. And then we're gonna go right into our pull down marches. 3, 2, 1, pull down marches. I'm just using one light weight. Go ahead and start. Notice my arms stay straight. I'm pulling my arms down to my hip while that knee comes up. Pull down, marches. This will show you from the side. Back stays flat. Arms stay straight. Try to keep your arms straight here. You're gonna feel a little bit more in your abs with those arms straight. You have the option of bending those elbows if that feels a little bit better. You've got 3, 2, back to our side-to-side punches. One more time, 30 seconds, let's go. Go, come on. You can grab heavier weights here, right? If you wanted to up that intensity. Keep it up. Watch your hips, watch your knees, because when we step out, we are rotating them. Yes, perfect, yep. Good, Katie. Good, Bill, perfect. Yes, Joanne, you got it. Good, nice, Linda, nice core rotation there. Couple more seconds. And then that pull down with those marches. 3, 2, let's go. I'm just doing body weight. You do the weight that works for you, but keep your arms straight. And marches, right? That's all core. I don't want you to use just your hip flexor. Use your abs to pull up, right? Like in bar class, lift, lift. I'm just gonna do my marches. Come on, let's go. You're adding those arms straight, right? It's up, pull down. You got a few more seconds, lift, lift, lift. Yes, Bill, perfect. Little balance here too. Nice straight arms if you can. Perfect, Katie. 3, awesome. 2 and 1, grab some water. Great job, how are we doing? Thumbs up, you are rocking it. And good news, feeling a little bit better with some movement. So that is good. That's why we move. Okay, next circuit. Same thing, different exercises. So let's start with that first one. Oh yeah, so this is actually, it's all body weight. So I'm switching it up. This one is a bird dog or tabletop position. You're going to extend one leg. We'll do our left leg. Left leg, right arm. Left leg stays put. Here you're doing a single arm pull down. Now you could add a light weight if you wanted to, but a lot of core, okay? And then second round we'll switch. So come on down, let's start with that one. And then we'll stand up for a sort of squat variation. All right, 45 seconds, tabletop. Left leg extended, right arm out. Ready, set. Let's go. Just make sure it's the opposite arm and leg. Doesn't matter which one you start with because we'll switch. But if you're working with me, it's right arm, left leg. Your neck is long and your pull down. Imagine you're doing a single arm pull down here. So you just reach that arm as straight out as you can and squeeze those back muscles. Your leg that's extended, point your toe and keep it as straight as possible. Whew. So if I were to come over and sit on top of your back, you would not collapse. So tighten up that core a little bit, right? I want you to have a nice strong back here. Couple more seconds. 3, 2, stand up. Excellent. Quick transition coming up. We're here in this narrow squat. Right leg, tap, bring it in. Tap, bring it in. Notice how nothing else in my body moves. See that? Just the leg. You're gonna feel your quad on fire. Ready, set, come on down. Right leg, let's go. I just have my hands in prayer. Tap, bring it in. So it's a chair pose in yoga. Okay, stay nice and low. little bit less intense, you're a little higher. More intensity, you're just lower. Just that right leg, come on. Tap, bring it in. Tap, bring it in. All your weight is in your standing leg. The one that's tapping, there's barely any weight in it. Ooh, I'm feeling that quad, keep going. You should be feeling that quad. Tap, bring it in, tap, bring it in, perfect. I don't want to see the upper body moving. We're not going back. We're not going like this. You're here, just your leg, come on. There we go, no movement from your waist up. 3, 2, 1, excellent. Back down. This one's gonna be a push-up variation. You're down here. Ooh, let's see if I can do this one. Okay. Back extension, just the legs. Squeeze and lift. I'm not lifting mine very high, but your legs lift, right? Push up. Come back down. Watch again. Legs lift, right? Low back. Press and lift up to a plank. I was also doing this on my knees. Come on down. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Legs lift. Just the legs. Inhale and exhale, and then push up. Knees or toes. Come back down. Your body has to lift up as one unit though. So your back extension, and then your push up. Legs are straight, squeeze and lift, and then push up. Squeeze and lift, and then push up. Keep it up. So I'm doing this on my knees. All right, I wanna make sure I keep my core nice and strong, and you want your body to lift up as one unit. Perfect. Good, Katie. Yep, that's perfect, Katie. Nice view. I can see your whole body. That's really helpful. Perfect. Squeeze and lift. Perfect. Yep. Yeah, Julian, you can add the arms and the extension if you want. Yep. Just works the body a little bit harder. 3. Nice work. 2, 1. Excellent. You're going to stay low, stay low. Little yoga movement. All right. Runner's lunge. Reach and twist. Down dog. Runner's lunge, reach and twist. Okay? 45 seconds, let's go. Down dog, step forward, reach and twist. You can drop that back knee as an option. Down dog, step forward, reach and twist. You twist towards that foot that you bring forward. Get your right foot to your right hand, left foot to your left hand, right? Oh, this actually feels good. Nice, good twist. Keep it up. Remember, start slow. We've got 3 rounds. So I want you to build that foundation, get that movement, feel strong in it. And then in that last set, I will give you the option to pick up your speed a little bit. All right? You got 5 seconds left. Stretch in a little bit of work. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Stay low. For a dog and pull down, we're about to number 1. Other side. Here we go. Now for me, it's my right leg out and left arm pulling back. Let's go ahead and start. Reach and pull. Remember, opposite arm and leg. So look at my screen. The back leg is super straight and not moving. And I'm extending my arm in front and I'm pulling it back. Go ahead and tuck your hips under just a little bit. Wrap up your center. Cinch your ribcage together, core is on fire here. Hold it, back leg is super straight. Perfect. So Julianne, keep your wrist up here. You don't want to drop your wrist. So just this motion. Yep, but bring your elbow up a little more. There we go, we don't want that wrist to drop. Yep, perfect. And remember, the dumbbell is the harder option. Start with body weight first. 3, 2, 1, stand up. Good job. Stand up. We're back to this chair pose. A lot of yoga on this one. And ready, set, go. Tap and tap. Remember, upper body, not moving at all. I don't even want to see those hips. I don't want to see them go up and down. Come on. Core nice and strong. Woo, I'm feeling that leg, come on. You can choose to go as low as you want. Keep it up. About 15 seconds. Remember, so almost no weight goes into that back leg. So keep all your weight in that front leg, Julian, yes. Perfect. Linda, you can get a little lower. You can get lower, there we go, yes, perfect. Just a tap, just a little tap. All your weight here. Woo, feeling that quad. 3, 2, 1, excellent. Okay, next one is our extension, right, into our push-up. Ready, set, in 3, 2, let's go. Both legs lift. Just the lower body extension, and then you push up. Just the legs, inhale, exhale, press up. All one unit though, right? All one unit. Keep it up. So if you know you're getting tired when your hips don't lift up at the same time as your chest, right? And that's okay, just bring those knees to the floor. Or just stick to your hyperextensions, right? Beautiful. Elbows are straight back here. Nice, yep. I see Joanne and Katie, you ladies are looking perfect. Very good, keep it up everyone, a couple more seconds. Tuck those hips under, try to lift up as one unit, you got this. 3, 2, 1. Quick little transition, down dog. Runner's lunge, reach and twist, in 3, 2, let's go, down dog. Right foot to right hand, reach and twist. This one's also a great stretch. We're really getting into those hips and into our back. So again, focusing on working at exercises to help with sitting at our desk all day, right? So we really want to get into the back and the hips. This is a great exercise, adding that rotation, strengthening those hips so they don't tighten up on us. Couple more seconds, also stretching out those hamstrings so we can reduce any low back pain. You've got 3, 2, 1. One more round, back to the top. We switch halfway, we're in our bird dog. One leg extends, opposite arm is doing your pull down. Ready, set, let's go. Doesn't matter which one you start with, we'll switch halfway. Woo! Now I'm feeling those posture muscles working because I'm pulling that elbow down. It's inhale and exhale. Keep it up. Remember, other leg is straight up behind you and just staying there, static hold. Maybe this time you add that weight. All right, switch sides. Just a nice quick transition to the other side and just get started. Remember, keep that back flat. You want to tuck those hips under just a little bit. Back nice and flat. Couple more seconds here, you got this. Inhale, exhale. Drive that elbow back. 3, 2, stand up. Chair pose. Step back. Right leg, let's go. Tap. It's a tap, sorry, not a step. Because you're not putting any weight in that foot. It's really just there for a little bit of balance. All your weight in that left leg. Woo. Maybe you drop a little lower. Maybe you go a little faster, right? Up to you. We'll switch halfway. Wait for it. Maybe you have those arms. A little more cardio. Switch sides. And that's a quick transition. So I'm adding arms here, getting a little more cardio. Still staying low. My back still isn't moving though. My arms are moving. But I'm not shifting my hips, right? Come on. Pump. Pump. Like you're getting ready to run. Let's go. Keep it up. Keep it up, keep it up. 2 and 2. I want you to extend that leg, right? All the way back. Drop those hips a little lower. 3, yes. 2, 1. Awesome. What's our next one? Oh, our extension to a push-up. Ready, set, let's go. Both legs lift. Hyperextension. Come to that push-up. Lift yourself all the way off the mat. Repeat. Squeeze and lift. Push up. Lift up as one unit. Woo, I know it's getting harder. Come on. Now, the push-up is becoming too hard. Take it out of the equation, right? Focus on your extensions, work your back. Maybe add in one more push-up before you finish. You have a couple more seconds, but you don't have to add that push-up every time, right? I'd rather have less push-ups with really good form than a lot of bad form. 3, 2, 1, stay low, down dog, runner's lunge, twist in 3. Last time 2, let's go. So here's your last round. So if you're feeling good, you've got the motion, the movement, maybe you can pick up your pace just a tiny bit, okay? Maybe you go from your lunge to a down dog, right? Maybe you add a little extra there. Lift up. Keep it up. About 15 more seconds, and then we stand up for the body weight cardio portion. There'll be 2 exercises for 30 seconds. 5 more seconds. Breathe with this. 3, excellent. 2, 1, stand up with me. Here's a fun little combo. We've got a skater. We have skater, skater, jump. Skater, skater, out, in, out. Skater, skater, out, in, out. All right, kind of like a jumping jack. 30 seconds, let's go. Skater, skater, out, in, out. Skater, skater, all right? Skater, skater. So just adding a little jumping jack there. So again, I'm doing low impact. So if you're feeling good, you just get a little bit lower, right? In that skater, maybe actually add that hop. 3, 2, 1. Next one, right arm. 1, 2, pedal back. It's a jab. 1, 2, forward, pedal back. Let's go. 1, 2, so you sort of get low, and then you run or pedal back. Get low, 2 or 3 jabs forward. You get room for 3. Yep, get room for 3. And then take it back, nice and low. So it's side steps with that jab. And then run or pedal it back. Remember, the goal is just to keep that heart rate up. 3, 2, 1, skaters, jumping jack, let's go. Skater, skater, out, in, out. Skater, skater, out, in, out. You don't have to do those hands. Come on, let's go. Last time you do this, go, go, go. Perfect. Yep, good, Katie. She's using her mat there to do that skater. Perfect. Yes. Drop those hips if you want a little more intensity. Right? 3, 2, let's go. 2 or 3 jabs. Get low, and then pedal or jog it back. Let's go. Back pedal is just sort of kicking those heels up, right? That's a back pedal. Just watch where you are. Get nice and low, come on. Come on, Bill, let's see these jabs. Yes. I know you're tired from that kickboxing class yesterday. I had to get some punches in here this morning though. 3, push it out. 2, 1, water. Final circuit, and it's our shortest. We are almost done. How are we doing, everyone? Thumbs up? Okay, so we started a couple minutes late. I wanna give you your full workout. Are we all okay if we go over by like 5 minutes or so? Everyone okay? I just wanna make sure before. Okay, all right, this is a shorter circuit though. It is 2 exercises, 30 seconds, combo of weights and body weight, and we have a 1-minute burner with weights. So our first exercise, this one is different, but I like it. Again, really functional. You have your weights, light to moderate, whatever you would use for a shoulder press. Watch. Down dog, sit back, press to a shoulder press. Watch it again. A little tricky. Down dog, lower your knees, sit back, shoulder press. 1 more time. Down dog, drop, lift. Okay, so really using those hips here. Let's start with that one. Our body weight, we just flip over into marching bridges. Okay, here we go, 30 seconds. Grab those weights in 3, 2, 1. I'll do a couple if you want to watch again. Down dog, knees to the floor. Press your hips up to kneeling and add a shoulder press. And then just repeat. So really working that core, not in a I'm doing crunches kind of way, but in a more functional way, and getting the heart rate up. And you only have 5 more seconds. This is shorter, come on, 3, 2, 1, flip onto your back, no weights. Marching bridges, if your back is okay with this. All the way down, take a look at my screen, arms are up, palms are facing each other. This is gonna challenge your balance. You lift your hips and you're just marching, right? That's all we're doing. I'm gonna keep my hips low though. Here we go, ready, set. 3, 2, 1. Lift those hips and march. Just like the marches we did standing. So just for my pull muscle, I'm just keeping my hips low. And if you feel your low back, keep those hips low, right? Woo. Regular bridges also work here. This I want you to do very slowly. I went a little too fast. Very slowly, especially if your hips are lifted. Okay? If you find your body shaking a little bit, that's normal. Our arms are up, so we're also challenging our balance a little bit. Keep going for 3, 2, flip it back, exercise 1. 30 seconds, here we go. In 3, 2, let's go, we go right into it. So because we're going from our back up to this position, if you get to be a little bit dizzy, just slow it down, right? Come on. Just gotta go through it 2 more times. Down dog. Remember, pull those abs in, come on. Woo. I'm gonna watch your bridges in this next round. So you can also do this without weight, right? If holding on to dumbbells in your down dog is kind of bothersome. 3, 2, 1, come on down. Bridges, lift those arms up. 3, 2, let's see it, 30 seconds. So arms up to challenge your balance a little bit. Yes, perfect, Katie, good. Nice and slow, I want you to point your toes for me. Perfect. Now, can you keep your hips lifted and not let them drop as you lift your feet and march? I can only see Julian and Katie's hips, but Bill and Linda, make sure those hips stay lifted if you're doing your marches, right? Squeeze and lift. Working those muscles we sit on all day. Nice and slow. You got 3, 2, flip it over. This is our final round. And our 1-minute burnout. Final round, let's go. Down dog. 3, 2, 1. Lift those weights. Down dog. Drop the knees. Press up into a shoulder press. Keep that, let me see it. When you do that kneeling, I really want you to press your hips forward, okay? Yes, so again, working our glutes and hamstrings, just in a little different way than those bridges. Beautiful, nice build, good form, keeping that chest up, perfect, Katie. Good. Hopefully we don't have bruises after this class. I apologize, there's a lot of kneeling stuff. But really good for the core. You got a couple more seconds. Keep it up for 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Flip it over. Last round of those bridges. Arms up. 30 seconds. Nice and slow. Go ahead and start. And you want those feet right underneath your knees. So sit up first, then lift your hips, then lift your arms, and start your marches. Nice and slow, everyone. We're going to add some speed in our 1-minute burner. I'll give you that option, but nice and slow for this one. Perfect. Yeah, good job, Katie, keeping your hips nice and steady. They're gonna shift, right? They're gonna rock. Your job is to use your core to keep everything in the center. So that we're making those smaller stabilizer muscles stronger. 3, 2, 1. All right, slowly make your way up. We're gonna do a woman maker, a man maker for Bill, okay? But us ladies, we call it a woman maker. And you're gonna do every exercise in one. I think you all know what this is. It's curl press, jump or walk out. I'm just going really slowly. Row, row, push up, right? The best part about this is that you could always just stick to curls if you're feeling really tired. There's something for everyone. Okay, 1 minute burner. Ready, set. This is it. And go. Sorry. 1 minute, go. So it's curl, press, jump or walk out to a plank. You add your rows, either on your toes or knees. Tricep push-up, right? Because our arms are closer in. And then we come back up and repeat. Woo. So I'm going to do squat, curl, and press. Wide squat, curl, and press. Keep it up. If you are jumping out, you're already more than halfway. If you're jumping out, do not let those hips drop. Perfect. Nice, Linda. Yes, awesome. Elbows in for that curl. Good, Kitty, you got it. We are almost done with class. It is Thursday. We are getting close to that weekend, and you are earning that. Let's go. We have 5 more seconds. Finish strong, not necessarily fast. Finish strong. For 3, 2, and you are done. Woo! All right, awesome work. Virtual high five. Boom, boom. Grab some water, and then give me a couple minutes, and we'll stretch it out. We're feeling good? Awesome work. Hopefully you learn a couple new exercises there. Some you like, maybe some you don't, but that is okay. Woo, let's shake it out. It's important to do different things and focus on back and hips. For us, people that sit for their jobs, right? Let's roll the shoulders. Keep those knees nice and soft. And then bend the knees, inhale, reach up. Exhale down one more time. You're gonna keep them up on this last one, and you're gonna reach for that left wrist and reach over to the right. Keep your knees soft, core still strong. Side body stretch. Inhale, center. Exhale, reach for that other wrist and bring it over. And then back to the center, and then release. Okay, let's bring those feet closer in. You're gonna release your fingers. You're gonna press out and away for the upper back stretch. Tuck that belly in, tuck your chin, round your back. Opposite stretch, shake your hands now behind you. You're gonna squeeze your shoulder blades together. Maybe you can interlace your fingers. And I want you to press that chest forward, tilt your chin up, and tilt your head back. And then slowly release. All right, let's come on down to the mat. Tabletop for a nice cat-cow. So inhale, dropping the belly. Exhale, chin to chest. And let's do that again. Inhale. And exhale. All right, knees wide, feet together, sit back, child's pose. So our stretching is just as important as our work, especially if you are taking classes and working out every single day or multiple times. Definitely want to focus on that stretch as well. Once you try to press your chest to the mat, rather than just your forehead. See if that makes a little difference. You should feel a little more in your back. Walk the hands over to that right diagonal. Maybe bring your nose to your knee. Inhale back to the center. Exhale to the left side, working through that side body. We did a lot of stuff in that side body today. Back to the center. All right, let's come back up. So speaking of side body, we're going to do our thread the needle stretch. You're going to start with that left arm or whichever side you want, because we're going to do both. Inhale, lift. Exhale, little spinal rotation. You thread the needle, you lower your shoulder, you keep your hips lifted. Lower your head. A little extra stretch, you extend that other arm, you reach it up, maybe up and over to the opposite hip. If not, just keep it down in front of you. All right, drop the hips back, then slide that hand back to its starting position, and now the other side. Inhale, open, exhale, thread the needle, lower the chest, shoulders, keep your hips lifted. Woo. Maybe take the opposite hand, reach it up to the sky or around to the opposite hip. That feels good for you this morning. Gently press your hips back, take those hands back to where they were. And let's flip over onto our back. We'll finish with just a couple down here. We'll do our hamstring and glute. So very, very slowly, very gently come on down and hug those knees into your chest. Whew. Gently rock side to side, making circles here, relaxing your head, neck, and shoulders. All right. Right foot on the floor, left foot up, hamstring stretch, no strain in the neck here. Circle that ankle. And then take that ankle over your knee. Figure four or pretzel, whatever you want to call it. This is getting into your glutes and your abductors, those outer thighs. You can gently press against that knee or pull your legs into your chest, but again, no straining here. So shoulders are nice and flat on the floor as well as your head. We want to broaden and widen our back here for a nice stretch. Let's go ahead and switch, other side. Start to feel that back widen into the mat here. And then take that ankle over for figure four, other side. This is actually a really good stretch to do seated. We did these yesterday in our Move and Learn series with Eric. He did desk stretches and posture, and this is a great one to do at your desk if you don't have time to, lay down on your mat just in between meetings or something. All right, let's go ahead and extend the legs out, just about done here. Arms overhead, legs overhead. Make yourself a little longer, inhale, and then exhale. You're gonna roll over to one side, pull yourself up. I'm gonna come up this way, just feels good on my back, I don't know why. All right, and find a down dog on your way up if you'd like. Get a little extra stretch for those calves and hamstrings. And then roll up to standing when you're ready. Nice and slow. And at the top, we'll just shake it out. Oh, I'm so sorry, I went really over. I did a little extra stretch there for you. All together, inhale, reach up. Exhale, shake it out. One more time, nice big inhale. And exhale, let it go. Awesome work. Thank you for staying a little longer. And happy Thursday. Hope you all have a wonderful day.